Hello, my very lovely, my very dearest air signs, but it's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So, let's do a love reading now and see what are the current energies of your partner. What are they trying to do now? What is it that they're thinking and feeling about the situation and you? And what do they want to do now? What are the actions they want to take or they are planning to take, etc. etc. And let's see what the cards have to reveal. And at last, we'll take out a few cards from tarot to get some advice for you with regard to your love life. Okay, so without much delay, let's start the reading now. The universe, okay. I see there was some kind of expectation of receiving some kind of initiative of love, which couldn't happen. Because it didn't happen, there was a very shocking thing, because it was like it was as if you just took it as a shock, because there was no initiation of love which was made. We expected something to happen, but it somehow couldn't happen, because things were going pretty fine if we see the past and things like that. Now a sudden shift has been done because of this, that this expectation couldn't lead to anything. It was just an expectation, but never it became a reality. This is for my archangels for. So it led to heartbreak, because it was like a sudden disruption that happened. So still trying to heal from it because of the shock that one underwent. I think for few of y'all here, your partner was expecting a message from you, or maybe some kind of loving information, loving news from you, or some kind of initiative from your side, which was not given to him. Or it has to be from both the sides, or maybe you were expecting that your partner should give you that message. You were expecting for some love message which would probably make you happy, which you couldn't receive it, and it was like shocking for you, and somebody is trying to heal from the situation, is what I feel. We'll see what the cards have to say. Okay, this is for the elements. Oh my god. So I can see that still there is some kind of hope which is not yet lost, and the person still wants to work on the relationship and doesn't refuses to be single or refuses to be alone. And after even having gone through this, what we call the rude awakening, because what he thought was not, it didn't happen the way he had planned. The way you thought didn't happen. So this has caused a lot of turmoil within, an inner conflict, inner desire to just be to ourselves, not to talk to anybody, just as a kind of depression, just a temporary phase of releasing your fears and heartache and all that. In spite of that, one is trying to be more patient and trying to learn that this happens in life. Maybe it's happened for the good. Things would probably change for the better. Sorry. Okay, so we'll just see now what messages we get about the loved ones of my very beautiful people, my dear Aries, Gemini and Libra, the air signs. What do their lover, or the person who occupies most of their mind, what is thinking, what is he going through, what are his feelings? Okay, this is going to be the actions, the outcomes, blockages. This is going to be the feelings. Okay, this person is trying to spy on you. He sometimes gets so impulsive that he wants to just quickly come brush without even thinking, but he stops there. But he's immensely spying on you, trying to ask your friends about your whereabouts, what you're doing, what you're into, how are you doing without him, how are you doing, are you with someone else, or everything about you. This person is doing that, trying to see when you're online, if you're still interested. He's kind of little worried about that, is what I feel. Now this person actually loves you. That is the good news. He does have feelings for you and he wants to take this relationship to the next level. He wants to propose you, and he wants to openly commit to this relationship and tell you whatever it is. And this is a very serious relationship. This person wants this relationship to probably end in marriage, and he's looking for marriage. He's looking for a very strong relationship, but also I feel he wants to work, because there are probably some kind of, if there are some cultural issues between you and him or some kind of differences, he wants to work on that, so you both fall on the same page and this relationship works for the best and everybody gets into agreement with this relationship. He wants to work in that manner. He seems to be quite a genuine person. He's trying to manifest you. He's trying to he wants to work on this relationship. He wants to make this wish of his transform into his reality. This is his goal, that this relationship with you has to end in marriage, and he wants it to be a reality. And he feels that he has all that he wants to do and he knows how to do it. He wants to take action on this, and he's ready to even accept any new ideas or any new way of doing things in this relationship so that it brings some kind of balance and harmony or love in the relationship. He's ready to adopt to that also. Now he seems to be still in some kind of conflict as to how fast he wants to go with the relationship, whether he wants to take it slow or whether he really wants to take it fast. He's still deciding on it. He is still deciding. These are things he wants to do, but somewhere he stops and then keeps deciding about it. He's not able to decide about it. It's a bit of difficult decision for him because maybe because he takes things a bit seriously, so he's probably thinking, he's trying to weigh all the pros and cons and trying to weigh issues, how things are going to be before he actually makes a move towards you or takes action towards you, is what I feel. He feels like trusting himself and his own intuitions, because he knows that from within, he knows that you are someone who brings that light in his life. He knows for sure that you bring that joy, abundance, and that love and childlike innocence into this relationship that you both share. He knows that from his heart. He has a very good intuition, very good intuition. He needs to decide on one thing, which is a bit difficult for him right now. But he's made up his mind. He is interested in you and he sees that in you. He is manifesting. He is already doing that. But just a final decision. There is some kind of choice. He is just trying to weigh, like I said, what are the repercussions going to happen, all those things. And he just wants to be fair to everybody. He just wants to take a decision which is okay with everybody, not hurting anyone. Because this is a collective reading, if you are interested in personal reading, I can do it for you, but because it's a collective reading, many of you all watch, so it cannot probably resonate with each one of you. So what resonates, please take. What doesn't, you can just leave that. So okay, let's see what he's going to do now. Okay, so we have explored about his feelings, how he feels like coming to you, he feels you're such and such a thing, he feels like deciding to come to you and all that. But what he's going to do, what actions will he actually take? He wants to, he will there is some kind of negative emotions which is attracted, which is here, maybe some kind of bondage. There is a temptation that I see, and maybe this is a bit of unhealthy attachment to a few of you all. He doesn't want to go the unethical way to make things work. So he is, like I said, thinking, and he's giving it a lot of thought about this relationship. And at the same time, he wants to be flexible with you. Okay, he feels probably if he doesn't give you what you ask for, you would probably leave him. Or maybe some of you all, probably he wants to work on his material side, or maybe on his job, profession, before he comes and approaches to you. He wants to prepare himself, make himself more independent financially, so that he has enough of money to support both of you all. Okay. Definitely he's working on himself. He's trying to work on all the negative patterns and these thinking, and whoever, a few of you all, I see some kind of addictions and all. If that is the case, he's trying to work on those issues also. And maybe people who don't have job and all that, he wants to get into a good job before he comes to you and be financially independent, so that he supports you. Perhaps a few of you all, he feels he's scared that you will leave him. He's scared that you should not leave him. He's scared that you should not cut him out of his life. Yes, he wants to work on, he wants that balance, he wants that, he definitely is looking for some kind of beginning with you, and he is looking for that fairness between you two. He wants to, he sees that mutual love and mutual understanding, in spite of any differences you both must have had. And he just wants to forgive everything and wants to forget everything and starts afresh. And where he probably wants to just invest the same amount of emotions, affection, just like it was from your side. It applies for both the parties, whichever it is, it resonates with. He just wants that support. Probably he is not probably getting that support he needs. Maybe circumstances are not kind of supporting him to get into proper frame of mind to decide on something. So he's kind of, things are getting delayed. But I'm sure that he will listen to his intuition, and he will take the right move. He'll make the right move, because this is what the cards are saying. Okay, let's see now what are the advices that we get from the cards. What are the advice? What are they trying to say? What advice do these cards give us? Advice for my very dear air signs regarding their love life. Oh. The cards are advising us to keep a balance, to have kind of patience, to seek that harmony, and so that things start working on our favor, and also to be loyal and to invest in proper relationships, to be loyal to, and to actually to wisely decide if you really want this relationship or no. The cards are asking, the cards are giving us an advice. So you cannot, so you don't make any haste decisions, because impulsive decisions this is not the time to make any impulsive decisions or to prove to anybody or to take any kind of heroic action or stuff like that. This is not that time. And also you need to actually be very calculative. This is the time to be very calculative in each step that you take, to weigh all the pros and cons, and then to invest in a relationship, to see if this relationship holds you better, if it can give you what you want in your life, to do some research on yourself. And also the cards are asking you not to seek for permanence and perfection in any relationship, and to honor and respect that every relationship changes. And so let's admire what we have today in our relationship. So these are some advices from the cards for you. So I hope you like this reading. Please do like and subscribe to my channel if you like what I do, and please do comment what you feel about the reading. Thank you so much.